Ready for more quarantine classes? This is going to be in Carolina Shag, letting your feet have more of the characteristic rolling so the dance ends up looking more shaggy. So one thing that comes throughout Shag is this idea of I call drop, drop, that in most every beat, 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, your knees and pelvis can come slightly forward and then extend. So in a basic, one thing that makes it look different, going from here to adding it just puts a whole lot of play in there and gets a lot more action and rolling from your feet. So what we're going to do is go up on your toes, feeling balanced up there, and then sit down a little bit. Vroom, Sam West likes to say as if you're walking one of the Scooby-Doo cartoons. So you're going to be up and feel supported here. You're in the balls of your feet, your your ankles are lifted up and forward, and then extend your legs to the ground, and then retract it back up. So you're basically balanced up here, but reaching sometimes your heels in the back of the leg to the floor. And we're going to do this in every beat. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then put one foot or the other in front, and then you can begin walking. Do it at first, like 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that you can be rolling through your foot as you're going through. Then let it be 2 beats at a time. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, going forward and backward. And then on every beat, every one step for a time. Boom, boom. This is one of those things that for the first triple, for example, if this is the leader's part, instead of forward together back looking like that, it can have that roll. Or as a follower, 1 and 2. Also with the rock step, instead of do it this way as a leader, the difference between this rock step or going back, if you have this drop, then it ends up getting more interesting. As a follower, 1, 2, 5, 6. So you want to be able to have that happen as you're walking on every step. Okay, now we're going to do some things to pay attention to how you're rolling through the floor. Sylvia Sykes used to say that Shag is like Lindy Dunn on Quaaludes with circular balls on the bottom of your feet so they roll through. And basically whatever part of your foot you hit with first, you want to see if you can roll to another part safely to protect your knees. And so what I do is roll from heel to toe or toe to heel. First we're going to do it with the heel and feel striking the inside edge of your heel and rolling through to the toe, picking it up, extend it down, and doing it again with both feet. So feel the roll and feel that you're pulling this, lifting it up into your abs like a marionette. And then see if you can walk forward with that. Room. So if you do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then more fun going back. So you reach it behind you, still land heel first, going behind. Boom. Then you can do this as well on every step, going forward or backward. And I'm extending my heel down, so I'm not going to strike fall. I'm going to reach it and then let it pull up. Then you can do it with fast music, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, quick, going backwards, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Then we're going to do the same thing, but striking the ground with the toe first. So you go here, roll all the way through the heel, and then lift the toe. Room, room. And as we alternate with that, and as you take the next step, you're going to lift up the toe of the new foot. Boom. And you can do this going forward, boom, or going back. Now you're not going to generally travel a whole lot because in Shag, if I have my partner here, I can only go as far forward and as far back as I have arm. And if you remember that in a basic, you have 2 steps forward, 1, 2, 3 steps back. So your steps for the most part are going to be rather small. So we had those 2 ways of rolling through, heel to toe and toe to heel. You want to make sure that you're feeling the inside of your foot, not to dig it down, but to make sure that you're not rolling out unintentionally. But now we're going to roll it out. So we're going to go toe heel, and then as our toe is lifted, we're going to let it drop out to the side and pick up. So this is going to be toe heel, out, roll up. Room, room, room. And you do that with both feet. And this is going to be something that happens especially when you're walking backwards. That as you step back on your right foot, your left one is going to lift and go out. Room, room. We can have this going forward or backward, but it's going to be a normal part of a basic. For example, 1 and out, 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 out. Boom, something that you can continually play with. Now if you do both of these parts together, the roll heel toe, the toe heel, then in place you can feel your knees going in opposite directions. Room, room. And if you walk with that, it sort of looks like some of the breakdancing tricks, but definitely is part of Shag. So that was going toe heel, rotating out and peeling it back up. When you do this, make sure that you don't have weight on the outside edge of the back of the heel, because eventually that's going to strain your knee. So you want to feel always that you're peeling up. Now this relates to something you can do called Uncle Willie's, where, or similar to Apple Jackson Lindy Hop, where you can go in to out. And if you isolate one direction, rotating on this heel, rotating on this ball, then you go out, out, boom, da, 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 da. Another one is going to be working off of the heel toe, that as we add a rotation, we get duck walks. Room, similar to Lindy Swivels or Jive chicken walks, except it's going to be heel lead, lift your back heel, and feel both legs pull in towards each other as you rotate. Then you roll onto this toe and extend this heel out. Lift up, rotate, drop, extend. Boom, boom, boom. And you're going to feel both feet pulling in, both legs pulling in order to brace you as you're coming forward. This is often going to be, if I'm a follower, quick, quick, slow, slow. Actually, as leaders, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. So, duck walks. So, have the drops, be able to move in different places, have the rolling through from your heels, maybe with rotation, have the roll through from your toes, turn the free leg out, and then as much as you can, find how many ways you can put them all in together.